How you guys doing? Eric here. Today is Tuesday, July 25th, 2015. 17. Yeah. My brain is fucked. Anyways, yep. Nice, cool, rainy day up here in Gilpin County today. It's probably temperatures in the low 60s. This morning, it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, man. My channel's been doing a lot better lately, man. I've been making a lot more videos. Trying to make better videos. It's all you can do is try, right? Just keep at it and don't give up. And I thought about giving up, but I said, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking come back and try to work even harder. I get comments about my videos, I can watch your videos, I can listen to your videos, but I can't watch them because of the shaky camera, and I'm always walking my video, and it's just, this one guy said, if you want to get seasickness, watch this video in the comfort of your own home. But yeah, it kind of, I say, if it bothers you, I'm not going to say don't watch, but just one guy said he listens to my videos, he doesn't watch them, but he does enjoy listening to them. Yeah, this morning I was watching some Deke Jackson videos, man. This guy, big fan of his, man. He used to have a channel called The Fucking News, but now it's just called Deke Jackson, and this guy is talented, man. He's funny. He's a really funny guy, man. He's a natural comedian, musician, very talented musician, and just really in tune with what's going on in the world. And he's a Scottish guy, very, very intelligent. And he was talking about this video today about how our whole way of life is like all about reprocessing the atmosphere, and everything the human race does is like taking all our oxygen out of the atmosphere and turning it into oxides, and just destroying, just ruining. I was saying, basically by the year 2030, there's not going to be enough oxygen to support it. Like right now, there's barely enough oxygen. Like when they first discovered oxygen back in the 1700s, it was like 23% in the atmosphere, and now it's down to 20%. So in a few hundred years, we've lost 3% of our oxygen in the atmosphere, and the process is accelerating. Basically, he's talking about how our, the internal combustion engine is just a reprocessor of the atmosphere, and so, and also the homes we live in, the way we heat our homes, and basically just how our whole existence on this planet is based on consuming energy, and changing the using up all the oxygen out of the atmosphere to run our cars, heat our homes, and basically how it's just unsustainable. Plus, that was fine for a long time because we had plenty of plant life on the planet, which takes the carbon dioxide and processes it back into oxygen, and we turn it back into carbon dioxide. So that's how the fucking balance works, right? But look, as you can see here in my forest, a lot of the trees are dead. It's getting to the point where over half the trees are dead and dying and falling down, and the rest of them are dying. Even the aspen trees are dying, and I think that's due to the spraying of the toxic chemicals. For some fucking reason, they got to keep doing that. And yeah, so basically how our whole way of life is just a big fucking destroyer of the earth, man. That's all we do, all the human race does. And they're oblivious to it, man. The average human, they don't get it, man. We're meant to be agricultural, man. We're meant to farm on our own property, on our own land, and live simply like that. And but we don't grow nothing on our land anymore. You know, this is what he was going into. We go to work, we go to jobs that don't produce anything that we can use. You know, it's only the whole fucking shit show is all designed just to make the few rich at top just a little bit richer. And that's what Deke always says, man. It's like, I learned a lot. I learned a lot watching that guy. I hadn't watched him for quite a while because for a while, man, I started thinking like he was a shill, you know, like a disinfo agent. You know, I started watching some of his video and getting this idea that he was becoming like a disinfo, kind of like an Alex Jones type. But now, you know, it's just he's really changed around his style, and is like a lot simpler now. But yeah, he says one of his philosophies is to give up everything you got, man. You know, and just live as cheaply as you can. Try to live without a car. Try to, you know, if you can, live in a fucking house that doesn't use any utilities at all, you know. Try to get off the grid. You know, use solar if you can. You know, do whatever you can to get off of the utilities because he points out that, you know, when you buy a house in this world, anywhere in the Western world, right, it's what it is basically you're becoming a utility slave. You know, you're becoming a slave to your utilities to keep your house, electricity, gas, oil, you know, to heat it and all that. So basically, yeah, it's all, and then you get in your car, go to work, processing the atmosphere, and come home and do it all over again, day after day after, and it's just depleting our atmosphere slowly but surely. But the process is obviously accelerating as more and more people drive cars, heat their homes, and the cycle just keeps going. The downward spiral into death of the human race. But no, I couldn't agree more with Deke, man. I've come to that realization myself where, you know, what am I really doing with my life, you know? It's just really benefiting me, you know, working all the time and driving my car every day and consuming and purchasing. You know, about a year ago, I was doing real good. I was working all the time. I had a lot of money saved up. I was thinking about buying a new truck. And then my teeth started really deteriorating. I had to spend a lot of money on that. And then, you know, but I had a lot of money, and I was thinking about, you know, man, I'd really, maybe I could go buy something, man, that I could use, you know, like thinking of what I wanted to buy, you know, to make myself happy. And I'm thinking, man, I really don't need anything, man. I really don't want anything, you know. I have everything I need. But, you know, when I was younger, I would have probably went out and bought some new clothes, some new shoes, you know, some accessories. You know, that was the younger me, man. If I had some money in my pocket, man, I wanted to look good. I wanted to step out in style. So I'd go spend it on some nice new clothes, you know. But that don't do it for me anymore. I don't really give a shit. I got plenty of clothes. I thought about buying a new camera, man. Like, yeah, man, I could go buy a really nice camera. You know, that would help. I could use that. And I thought, you know, I don't even use my own camera that I got now to its full potential. Why would I want to go buy a new camera, you know? So I try to, you know, appreciate what I have. You know, not like what I used to be was I want more. You know, when you're a kid, you want everything, right? I think that's part of maturing, is coming to the realization that, you know, your possessions don't really fucking make you happy. They might make you happy for a little while, but eventually you're going to get bored with it. So yeah, man, it's all about raping the resources of the earth, being a good slave, paying your bills, using your utilities, and keeping the wealthy people, keep getting them a little bit wealthier. That's what this whole fucking modern world is set up, man. It's all set up to keep us down, running on our little rat wheels, constantly struggling for a buck so we can keep our heads above water and not have the fucking sheriff come to our doors and put us out on the streets because we can't pay the banks our fucking mortgages. But yeah, man, I realize that less is more, you know, and like we're so brainwashed in life to be consumers, you know, to want what we can't have, to struggle and strive and work and slave so that we can buy a new car, so that we can continue with the cycle of destroying the fucking atmosphere, right? That's what it's all about, man. Raping the resources, destroying the atmosphere, just to keep the wealthy a little bit wealthier. So, yeah, man. Thanks to my new subscribers, everybody that's been watching my videos lately. Really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys soon. Also realizing that that's where the saying less is more, man. It really is. The older I get, the more I appreciate having less. Being poor, man, I think there's a lot of spiritual enlightenment, you know.